Everyone is probably so confused right now. What's up, fellas? Welcome back to my channel. Yes, I moved. And this time, it was a big move. I moved to New York City, Manhattan specifically. I just woke up. I slept on the floor. My mattress hasn't come yet. My friend gave me a camping pad though, so it's okay, but it's still pretty rough. But we're in my brand new studio apartment here in Manhattan. I can't even believe I'm saying it. I have been wanting to live in New York City for a very long time now. I know it happened so suddenly and everyone's probably so confused considering I just posted a video of me in Portland, and I had no hints as to that I was moving. New York City is opening back up and I just knew it just felt like the right time. And that's why I was actually in New York City a couple weeks ago. Some of you guys probably guessed that, and I know some of you guys literally DM'd me guessing it, but so the next question you guys probably have is why? Why would you move from Portland, Oregon, where you seemingly enjoyed it so much, to New York City, which is entirely across the country and literally the exact opposite coast as my family and all of my friends? Yeah, so I love New York City a lot, and I'm 24. I don't really have any ties anywhere. I mean, I'm self-employed. I obviously love my friends and family on the West Coast. I really enjoyed my time in Portland. I am so glad I moved there. I think ever since college I've struggled with finding friends. That sounds kind of sad, but I think a lot of people have trouble finding friends after college. Like, you're moving to new places, you're not like in school anymore, you know? It's hard to connect with people. Obviously I'm self-employed, so I don't have coworkers that I'm talking to every day, so I was very lonely, you could say, and I think that was kind of apparent in a lot of my videos back then. And then I moved to Portland because I knew people out there, obviously very big running vibes out in Portland, and I reached out to my friend Maddie Myers and was like, what is the vibe? Like, do you love it or no? And then she's like, yes. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna move to Portland because I really needed that friend group. And let me tell you right now, I had the best friend group I think I've ever had in my whole life. Like, if any of you guys are watching, you know I appreciate you guys so much. I literally was like crying on the plane yesterday in the middle seat. It was so embarrassing because I was just really sad to leave my friends back in Portland. And I just know that people like that are really hard to come by, and like even right now I just feel myself getting a little bit emotional about it because I just really appreciate my friends there, and it's what I like really needed, I think, in my life after college. And like even in college I didn't have like a ton of friends, so it was really nice to go back to, you know, like in high school I had a really big friend group and it was nice to find that again in Portland, and that's really what I needed in my life at that time. I needed a social life because I think I don't really know what the way to phrase it is, but it kind of brought me back to my normal self. And that sounds weird, but like in college, like my entire life was about running, and it just felt like a very individual environment. Like obviously I had friends on the team and stuff, but a lot of my time was spent alone, and I think it just kind of turned me into a person that like I wasn't. And having that group in Portland really, you know, brought back the real energetic, crazy, not wild, but like the more bubbly, vivid personality. Maybe you guys can't really tell the difference in videos, but I know personally I can tell a difference in myself, and like I know members of my family probably can. And yeah, I feel much more rejuvenated in terms of like my personal social life. My personality I feel like is back. I love myself a lot more than I did in college, and I mean, I've always been an independent person, which is why I've made like moves over the years and I've been able to live alone and whatever. But so people are probably like, why are you leaving your, you know, amazing group of friends in Portland? And, you know, I asked myself that too, especially yesterday on the plane. I was like, what am I doing? But although my social life was like amazing in Portland, I had a really good support system and all my friends were there, the work aspect for me, my creativity wasn't sparked, you know, on a day-to-day basis. I kind of felt like I was in a slump work-wise, and I think a lot of people can kind of gather that from my YouTube channel since I haven't been posting very much on here like consistently. And you know, I posted a ton of food videos last year, which was like fun, but I don't want my channel just to become like a food channel, you know? It started as a vlog channel, I want to continue that, and I don't know what it was, but Portland didn't really inspire me to vlog on a day-to-day basis. Obviously my inconsistency proves that. Although I had a really good group of friends, I think I was just kind of, not distracted, but I kind of prioritized my social life over the work aspect. And another thing is that I just didn't have very many people that were self-employed or like content creators like me in Portland. You know, all my friends had like 9-to-5s, or they were professional runners, which is not like the same thing as me. And I think it's just a little bit more, I don't know, I just want to be around more people that are content creators and just be able to network a little bit better within that community, you know? So this move to New York City is definitely a work-based move. Honestly, one of the main reasons I visited a couple weeks ago was to see, you know, if I have friends and if I could do it, you know, if I could live in New York City by myself and feel good about it. So I was here for 2 weeks, and on the third day I literally decided that I was moving here for sure. I was basically busy every day. I had different patches of friend groups all over the city, and because I've realized like I really do need that social life aspect to it, but I also need the balance of work. And I think living alone and having my own studio and being able to like be just, I don't know, in a more motivational work environment for me, I think is really important aspect of my life. So I mean, I don't think New York City is really about balance, but I think for me it is gonna be about balance. And I really like being busy. That's the other thing, is I think I thrive when I'm busy, and I think I kind of do the opposite of thriving when I'm not busy. And I felt that I just wasn't very busy at times in Portland. And obviously in New York City there's a lot more going on a day-to-day basis. You know, you have to commute from here to there. I don't have a car, so I don't know. I just know I'm gonna be a lot busier here, and I think that's best for my mental head state. As an entrepreneur, I think New York City is a great place for me to be right now, and I feel really good about my move. I am a little bit, you know, overwhelmed, obviously, like leaving all my friends made me pretty emotional, and it's just like a very big move. It's not an easy one, to say the least. Also, one of the biggest things about New York City that really intrigues me is the running community here. Like, I love the New York running community. I've been a part of it a little bit, just, you know, times when I visited, and I just like know people that live here, and the vibes are absolutely immaculate. Everyone is so close, and there's just so much going on in the running community. Like, New York has its own running community culture, you know? So I'm excited to immerse myself in that and take you guys along with me, because I feel like I didn't really do that much of that in Portland. You know, obviously I had friends that were in the running community, but I didn't immerse myself, you know, directly in it. And this time I will be directly in it. So don't worry, I'm not moving here and, you know, changing up all my content. Honestly, it's gonna be like the same stuff, just in a new city, and hopefully more running content will be coming to you guys soon, because I've learned over the years, you know, as much as I wanna hang up the spikes, running will have a special place in my heart forever and always. It always finds a way back to me. It is my like key networking tool. It is my identity, and I don't think I'll ever be able to get rid of it. And I know a lot of you guys are probably asking about triathlon as well. I do plan to do triathlons too, so yeah, there's been some, I'll go into more detail about like my training stuff later, but obviously I've been very overwhelmed with the move, and that's been the biggest decision for a long while, so I just want to update you guys on that first. But yeah, today, this was a super long intro, but today I'm gonna give you a tour of my studio apartment here in Manhattan. It's an empty apartment tour, pretty much, because all I brought were 2 suitcases and a backpack so far, so there's nothing in here yet. Hence why I slept on the floor last night. I think we covered all the bases. So let's get into it. Okay, so you walk through the door, and there's a white wall. Just kidding. Okay, you turn to the right, and here we go. We are entering into my new studio apartment. I literally can't believe that I'm living in New York City. It's kind of crazy for me to think about. Wow, I really do look like I just woke up. I literally cannot believe that this is my apartment. So you enter in the apartment. You immediately turn left. Here we go. We got a closet. I didn't bring that much stuff with me right now, so we've got, this is not how it's gonna look. You've got some bars right here to hang clothes, and my suitcase is obviously in there, but a lot of storage in there, which is nice. We've got an AC unit, which will be nice for the hot summer months. Thank goodness I have that. And then you turn to the right, and we have these closet mirror things. This is so nice, because I hate buying mirrors, because I don't know, mirrors are so weird. Like, some look really bad, some look good, and it's just nice to have it built in so I have no other option to shop for mirrors. But right now, in here, all I have are clothes that I brought with me in my suitcases, but I don't really know if I'm gonna keep them in there. I'm probably gonna hang some up. And then this side, there's just like, there's a ton of storage space, which is super nice, especially for New York City. Oh, we already have a broom. It was gifted to me. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so we have, this might be used for pantry stuff. I have like a couple things in there, but yeah, a lot of storage in here. Now we move over to the kitchen area. We have a nice sized fridge. This is perfect for one person, especially someone with a food Instagram. So we got a nice fridge in there, freezer. Freezer doesn't have ice, which is a little sad, but you know what, I can make do with my own little ice things. But one of the cons of this apartment, I will say, no dishwasher, but I've lived in an apartment before without a dishwasher and I was fine. So it wasn't a full-on deal breaker, but it's not ideal. I'm gonna get like a little dish rack thing to put over my sink. Especially like if I didn't have a food Instagram, I think it'd be a lot easier, but since I obviously cook a lot, it's gonna be a little bit difficult, but we'll make it work. And we got the full stove, oven, sink, a lot more storage up here too. I don't really know what I'm gonna put up there because I can't reach it. I guess I can reach it from over there, but right now we got, you know, the #1 item that we need in this apartment. Got a microwave that was left here for me. Got some Noon and Nanners, so those are the greenest bananas ever. No one cares about your bananas, Emma. Okay, more storage down here, obviously. Some storage down here for like pots and pans and stuff. We got this countertop, which is nice. I like the marble. And over here we have the living area. So this is where I'm gonna put, I just bought a blue couch. I'll do a full furnished apartment tour when I have furniture in it. So I got like a bluish gray rug and a blue couch to put right there. I don't know if I'm gonna put bar stools here yet. I'm still deciding. I don't know. I never sit at them, so it's kind of annoying, but I guess I don't have a kitchen table, so I probably should get one of those. And I'm not getting a kitchen table, but I'm gonna also have a coffee table right here. And then over on the other side, this is what the couch looks to. We have a fake fireplace. I don't know why all New York City apartments have this fake fireplace. Like, what does that, I don't really get what they are, but I guess I could have done some research as to what they are, but I don't know what function they serve. I bought a little grill, so I have those little briquettes or whatever they're called. Who cares about your briquettes? Okay, then we have the TV mount, but I don't think I'm gonna use the TV. I think I'm gonna use a projector. It's like the newest thing I feel like these days, and so the coffee table is gonna be right here, and then whenever I want, I'm gonna have a projector screen up there, and it's just gonna project onto there. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this TV mount, but I'll figure it out. You guys will see it in another video, but yeah, so this is like the little living area. This is what the space looks like over here. And then we can go, I have a backyard. Like, what? How wild is that? So this is what it looks like right now. It's pretty spacious, honestly. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, because obviously I don't have any backyard furniture, but it came with this little table, so I'll probably keep that. It's raining outside. I brought the Portland rain with me, but yeah, have a little backyard. Which is somehow, I don't know how I got this apartment with the backyard. That's pretty cool. All right, so this is what it looks out to, the rest of my apartment. So we can walk towards the desk area. This is super nice because I work from home, obviously, so I'm self-employed. I really like to have a nice desk area, and this came with the apartment, so I obviously need a desk chair, but this is what the desk situation looks like. It has this little file cabinets. Obviously gonna put stuff up there too, which is not organized at all, but yeah, that's just gonna be super nice to have, and obviously like the window bringing in a little bit of natural light throughout the day. I'm just really excited to work here because it's gonna be a good workstation. Okay, before we go up to the bed area, so this is the bathroom. It's through these little doors. It's just long and skinny walkway. So the shower, like I've never seen a bathroom like this, honestly. But the shower obviously goes in there. I don't even know if I need a shower curtain or not, but I definitely need a bath mat, so we'll be getting that. There's mirror here, obviously. A lot of storage here, which is nice. Toilet. And, you know, things to hang my towels on. Super nice. I did slam my head into this though when I walked out this morning, so that wasn't ideal. So I do need to duck down a little bit when I leave the bathroom. So the one thing that I really love about this apartment, and it reminds me of my old one, my old studio in Portland, is because of the tall ceilings. I walked into this apartment and I put a deposit down on the spot because I was like, I toured a bunch of apartments and a lot of them were like really short ceilings and I felt like literally a giant. I mean, I'm 5'11", so I felt like a giant in these apartments. But the tall ceilings, they help so much. It makes it feel a lot more spacious. The inside of this apartment is 500 square feet, by the way, so it's not like a super tiny studio, but it's not huge either. My old apartment in Portland was literally 900 square feet, so this is gonna be interesting. I don't know how I'm gonna fare with this ladder up to my lofted bed area every night, but you know, I'm gonna take off my shoes for this. So you crawl up the ladder, and it's into this lofted area, which is where I'm gonna put my mattress. Just lay it down here. It's super nice because I don't need a bed. I'm just gonna throw my mattress up here. This up here is also more storage, so if I need to throw something big in there, like I have bikes coming, so obviously my bike is gonna go in there. Actually, I don't know if my bike's gonna go in there. I don't think it's gonna fit in there. I'll figure it out. But then I have more like storage over here, like if I needed to put something up here, put it up there. I can put my bike up here. Oh, also, something I forgot to talk about, there's surround sound. So as you can see in the corners of this apartment, there's just speakers everywhere, so I'll show you where that comes from. But yeah, that's really nice. I really love lofts. So this is the view. Yeah, so hopefully I don't roll off this in the middle of the night. It's pretty big though. I doubt that that will happen, but we gotta make our way back down here. The surround sound comes from inside this little thing. There's a amplifier or whatever that thing is called. I don't know. I'm too young for this, but yeah, you just plug it in and it music from the corners. But I literally cannot believe that this is my new apartment. I have been wanting to live in New York City for a really long time. I hope you guys enjoyed this apartment tour. I'm really looking to up my YouTube game this summer. That's actually one of the reasons I moved here, because I want to be able to create more content and like feel more inspired, and obviously New York City is like a very inspiring place to be as a creator. So, and don't worry, there's a lot more running content coming too. So I know you guys got really excited from the Portland video that I just posted, and so this came out of the blue, but there's definitely more running content coming, and just like more lifestyle content in general, and just what my life's gonna look like here in New York, because I know a lot of people, even my friends, are like, what are you doing there? So I'll show you what I'm gonna be getting up to. Make sure to smash like on this video if you're excited to see New York City Emma, you know, come to life, content creator, runner, foodie, all of the above. Oh, also sign up for Nikki Hiltz's Pride 5K. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, fellas.